We're going to stay on, obviously, Shah Rukh Khan here, and it's Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, Bollywood superstars, talk combining forces on Pathaan. This is coming in from Variety, and I'll just be very brief here. This is
and this is a much better website.
Yeah,
in terms of
Variety is a great website, John. I go on it quite a bit, just for research. But Yash Raj Films Pathaan marks the reunion of two Bollywood's biggest stars, Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan, who come together as super spies, tigers, and Pathaan respectively. Pathaan, which is part of the producer Anjita Chopra's spy universe, also stars Deepika Padukone and John Abraham, and is directed by Siddharth Anand. Other films in the universe include the Tiger franchise starring Salman Khan and Walsh starring Hrithik Roshan and Tiger Shroff.
Horrific.
We had a laugh about that last week.
Horrific.
The Khans starred together in
I
Karan
didn't even know
Arjun.
Salman Khan was in this fucking movie.
That they are, and in 1995, and since then have
Wow.
had cameos in each other's films. It's almost like a De Niro
It's a
Pacino
cameo.
thing,
It's a
isn't it?
cameo appearance.
Yeah,
That's why they've
so-
you fucking spoiled that.
for
Variety.
for Shah Rukh and I come together on the big screen. That always needed a special film, and I'm glad Pathaan is that film. When we did Karan Arjun, it was a blockbuster, and now Pathaan, which is part of the YRF spy universe, has also turned out to be a blockbuster. Salman Khan said in a statement, "When Ade narrated the sequence to me, I was floored. His intentions was to play to the gallery and give our fans what they wanted to see from us. The way Siddharth Anand executed the sequence and presented us was just brilliant." Shah Rukh Khan added, "Salman and I have always wanted to act together, but we were waiting for the right film, the right script. So when Ade told me about the idea of to bring the two super spies from YRF spy universe together, I instantly jumped at it because the idea was delivering the promise of seeing Salman and I on the big screen." John, it does say a cameo there.
Yeah, it's like definitely a cameo.
This could be the connection though between the films.
Yeah.
And that's what they did with Schwarzenegger in The Expendables. He had the last scene in the first film. He wasn't in the film
Yeah.
until the last scene, and that's I think it's
Created
very
the
similar to
universe,
that, and that links the universes together. But Shah Rukh Khan also spoke about the fun he had on set with Salman. It's too much fun with Bai on sets. I had missed being with him on screen, so it all turned out as it should. So that's great, John. They seem to be very close, don't they? Just reading those comments, and they've obviously had a long history of making
27
films.
years, 28 years.
Probably up against each other at certain points, battling out for obviously those box office numbers, and having that respect as well at the same
So I
time.
was about to say, Stephen, the mutual respect is there.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can see in Hollywood there's probably big names that hate each other. You mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Sly Stallone back in the 80s fucking hated
yeah.
each other behind the scenes, tried to beat each other to sort of film roles and success in general. That's something I'd imagine is rife in Hollywood. A lot of bickering and backstabbing and hatred, and then they're all smiley and like butter wouldn't melt when the cameras are there, and sort of big premiere events want to be best friends. But you can see there's a genuineness with Shah Rukh. You've seen him also, I think it was a scene, I think it was Shah Rukh, it was some event, he was genuinely praising Vijay Sethupathi, and
right,
he really touched Sethupathi.
Yeah.
You can see he was taken aback, he was in awe of the guy. The fact he was speaking to him and praising his work, he comes across as such a genuine guy. Salman I don't know quite as much about. We've not actually looked at his career. We have reacted to things he's been in though. I think Tiger, trying to remember the name, but just Tiger, just call it Tiger. We know he's this big, strong, powerful guy, and he's sort of action star. But it's great to see that these two big names have got so much respect for each other. They're quite happy to jump in and out of movies for nigh on 28 years. And now they've actually got a living, breathing universe. They're connected.
Do you think
The
sometimes
potential
that, as much as like big stars, and we mentioned Stallone, Schwarzenegger, we mentioned Pacino and De Niro, John, and obviously the two cans as well, that perhaps maybe it's out of their hands, maybe agents and studios deliberately keep them apart because it would kill off that sort of rivalry, that make-believe rivalry that they like to conjure up to generate box office.
And it may be that if they're just sharing a screen, then it's maybe robbing us of another great movie they could be off doing, and then we get two for the price of one. We get two movies with two brilliant actors, and it's different stories. If they're in it together, even in India, I know they do like to make a lot of movies over there, more than maybe like your average Hollywood actor does. They'll maybe make 3 movies a year, 4 movies a year. Average Hollywood actors maybe making 1 at a push, 2.
Yeah.
Even over there, you're potentially robbing yourself with another experience, another movie with maybe a Salman or a Shah Rukh. If they're doing everything together, they're doing one movie together. So maybe it's part of that as well. Just want to utilise these two Titanic sort of box office forces in individual movies, just so you. And that's why it's a cameo, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I didn't realise he was in the movie though, so they have spoiled it for you.
It's probably a reveal at the end as well.
Yeah, probably a big reveal, sort of, or even a big moment in the movie. Now we know he's there, so we'll be waiting on him coming. Well, oh my God, Salman Khanstein, didn't know that was going to happen.
Well, we'll talk about watch-alongs, John. If we knew about that and try to watch along and fake react to that, I just wouldn't be having that.
Terrible.
Yeah.